Hey guys, it's your inner chakras here, and I'm going to do a reading. This is the Divine Masculine. I'm going to give him a chance to speak to the Divine Feminine, because I don't think they've talked on here. I think they did a he said, she said, but I'm going to have them talk today just to see what's going on, because it's been a few days. So let's just check their energy and see what the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine would like to say to each other. So I'm using 4 different decks. I kind of mixed it up a little bit, so I'll just go with it and just pull in and out like I normally do. Alright, so we're starting with the he said, she said deck, or at least part of it, because normally this is like a 100 card deck. So I already saged, and I used Palo Santo to clear the energy, but I haven't used my cards, so they've been sitting with crystals. Alright, so masculines that want to come through, what would you like to say? If anything today. He says, I love you with no beginning and no end in sight. So, Divine Feminine, you're definitely on his mind. With everything that's been going on, the last couple of readings have been stressful. So he's letting you know you're on his mind. Because you don't have to agree with him, and he's not trying to convince you. I guess what you think is going on, or what you know is going on, whether you think it's right or wrong, he's just letting you know, let him handle the situation his way. He knows best. Let him handle the situation his way. Ooh, 3 cards. But this one, then this one. Okay. He goes, I have flaws, so do you. So that's just reconfirming, you know, I'm not trying to convince you. You know, everybody's different. We go through life. We meet people. Sometimes we date the wrong people. No one's perfect. We all have. He did say, I'm going to marry you one day. So, that's a good thing, guys. And he also says, I can't imagine life without you. Woo, honey child. You are on his mind. Oh, me, oh my. You are on his mind. Okay. What else, masculine? What else do you want to tell us today? Maybe this should just be a quick reading. Let's just see. It's pretty calm right now. My masculine, what else do you want to say to the collective? What else do you want to say to the collective? Oh, okay. He says ego. Maybe he said he was living in his ego, but he's going to drop it. And, you know, he needs to come out of that. Or maybe he sees that you're in a little bit of your ego. Maybe you're walking around with a chip on your shoulder. You know, either way, maybe both of you need to drop your egos in regards to the situation. We all have a chip on our shoulders sometimes, you know. I know I do. Oh, he said you're soulmates. He's definitely missing you. Maybe this is how y'all hug up when you're together. Yeah, and then right there, oh guys, it says, I will choose. Ooh, see, I make these cards, and half the time, I don't even see half this stuff. It says, I will choose. So he's letting you know that you both know he has a decision he needs to make. He got stuff on his mind. He's dealing with similar situations. You know what's going on with your relationship with your masculine. What else is going on with my masculine? Oh, let's take it. They kind of jumped out. He's on a spiritual journey, so maybe he's been praying about the situation, what's been going on. He's definitely going within. He's probably been quiet with you, like no text, no calls. Normally, if you're in a soul connection, you're kind of mirroring each other. So if you're watching this reading, then you're probably in this connection some kind of a way. So you're probably mirroring each other. So if you've been quiet, he's probably quiet. So if you've been going within, he's probably going within. If this is a twin flame or soulmate journey, because you can kind of feel that energy. So he's going within, and you probably are as well. He's sending you kisses. Chocolate kisses. Chocolate kisses. I hope y'all like chocolate. I hope it don't break you out. Oh, that's about masculine. Oh, y'all, he is on it tonight. He's like, I want to be heard and you're going to hear me. Well, he's feeling lonely. He's sad. Even if he is with a karmic or with another person, he's sad. He's not happy there. He's thinking about you. He probably wants to spend time with you. You know, maybe he can't get to you right now. He's probably dealing with a lot of other things that's going on in his life. He sees that you are amused and happy. He wants you to know that regardless of what is going on, don't worry about his situation. He's working in the background, but he sees you're amused and happy. What else? And maybe that's where he wants to be. He's trying to be amused and happy, but he's not right now. He says he is relaxed and calm right now. He's taking time out, maybe to process his thought, get everything together, and then maybe when he comes out of it, maybe he just wants to go away with you and him. You know, there's two chairs there. Maybe he wants to get away, take a trip, you know, so you two can relax and be calm together. Let's see what else masculine. Since that one's kind of okay. These are urban bricks. I'd be scared of this deck because this one here is where you kind of say some mean things. Well, all of them have mean things in them, but the energies come through the way that they come through. Okay, masculine. What else do you want to tell us? Okay. Ooh. He said, "Let me love you, please." He said, "Let me love you, please." And if he was in a third party or a third party situation, he's not anymore because it's on the bottom. He said, "Let me love you, please." And then this card also flips, so I'm going to take it. Twin flames, guys. Twin flames. Yin yang, baby. If you want to claim it, you know, twin flames is stressful. But it got me to this, you know, on my soulful journey with the cards. So I believe in it, obviously. It is stressful as hell. You know that. Ooh, yes. I don't want to lose you. Okay. He doesn't want to lose you. He's feeling a little... The sun's not shining. You see that? The sun's not shining. It's kind of dull. He doesn't want to lose you. This reading has been beautiful so far. Oh, this resonates with someone. Okay. Ooh, see, as soon as I say something nice, look what happened. He said he's dealing with third-party issues. Maybe it involves children, maybe the parents of the children. It could involve work, people at work, maybe a co-worker, a boss. Friends and family are getting involved in this situation. Maybe they're saying, you know, putting their 2 cents in, you know, more than they should, considering everyone's grown, because this page here is at least 18 and up, so, you know. You can have your opinions, people, but stay out of it for the most part. Unless, of course, it's abusive or something like that, then yeah, but no. Okay, he goes, "I lied to you." Maybe he's telling you, because that followed up after the third-party issues. So maybe there's a lie in there somewhere that you don't know about. What did you lie about? Masculine. Let's see what he'll tell us. What did you lie about, masculine? He just said he didn't want to answer. He said, be my peace, not my problem. So it's telling me that he doesn't want to involve you in what's going on right now. But he did lie to you. And I tried to get it out of him. Let's see. Let's see if I do it again. Masculine, what did you lie about? Do you want to tell us? What did you lie about? Yeah, he doesn't. He's avoiding it. He just said, you make me a better person. You make me a better person. So he doesn't want to involve you in what he's dealing with. Because here, when we asked him what did he lie about, he said, be my peace, not my problem. So he doesn't want to tell you, or at least not right now. He doesn't want the distance between you to become even further, you know. I will never find another lover more precious than you. So he knows. He knows you're special. He knows you're different. He knows you're someone that he wants. You're not like what he's possibly dealing with back there, his third-party issues, maybe mothers or exes, but he knows you're different. Nothing like this. Yeah. We all are different, but some people can be trolls. Let's just say it, guys. Let's just say it. Some people can be trolls. Some baby mamas hold on for dear life. Some exes hold on for dear life like they can't get their life. It's crazy. He says, you belong to me. Maybe he's writing you a letter or something. He's going to tell you about all the bullshit he's been going through. He's drafting something. And he wears Adidas. Oh, I just noticed that. Your guy wear Adidas? Does he wear baseball caps a lot? Does he write? Does he wear t-shirts? Does he live in an urban area? Because these are urban bricks, guys. And all these cards have like urban background or brick walls. Okay. He goes, what did you think was going to happen? I guess in regards to the situation. What did you think was going to happen? Well, we didn't know you was going to put us in some bullshit. That's what we thought, masculine. We didn't think you was going to put us in some mess. But it's okay. It's okay for now. Actually, grab this deck. Put this crystal over here. I let the crystal, you know, absorb all that negative energy and put back in some more positive energy when I work with another deck. Masculine, what do we think was going to happen to what? In regards to the situation? He goes, action speaks louder than words. So I guess he's going to show you. He's going to show you that he loves you and that he misses you. He's going to put action behind the words that he's been feeding you. Temptation feels so right. Like he wants to come to you, but he knows he's in a situation right now that he just needs to be patient. He can't, you know, force it. It's all in divine timing. He's definitely tongue-tied and speechless over you. He can't get you off his mind. He probably talks to his friends and family about you. Some like it, some don't, because it said it over there. So some want this connection to happen, and some of them probably don't. People don't like change, especially if it's good change, positive change. He says he is a bachelor. He's a bachelor. Maybe he's saying he's single. Maybe he's saying he's not married. Probably not married, but definitely attached. Attached to some trolls. Okay. But if he comes to you, he's playing to win. Like, this is it for him. Like, he said he's playing to win. What else do I masculine? Okay, right now he doesn't really trust you. He says he's stalking your social media. I guess because of what he's going through. He thinks you're probably doing some things, so he's probably watching your social media, who you're talking to, who you're responding back to, you know, but divine feminines aren't doing anything wrong. You know, divine feminines are chilling. Divine feminines are chilling, working, and loving their family and friends. Okay. He says he wants love and respect, something that he's probably not currently getting. So if you got to ask for it, he's probably not receiving it right now. So he wants love and respect in you all's relationship, which it would be nothing less, right? If you're with the divine feminine, it would be nothing less than love and respect, because that's what we want in return. Love and respect. Okay. So he says, give me time. He goes, I'm working on this shit. I'm trying to get this troll off my back. I'm trying to get Carmetta off my back. And he said, I'll be with you. He said in 3 months. The last reading, he said around the holidays, guys. I think I said it twice in the other 2 readings. So he's coming. He's coming. Yeah, he said probably wintertime. He said, we're not going to be together this summer. He goes, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Actually, let me do this one. Yeah, that is okay. He said, I'm working on it. She's a hard one. She's a hard one. Okay, what else yesterday? He said, yes, I love you. He sure did. And a shot went. He sure did. He wanted you to see that. Because I love you. What else, DM? What else you want to say, Spooky? Yeah. Ooh. He said, loving you is torture. He goes, how much longer must we suffer? So he knows the connection that you two have is strong. He knows you're twin flames. He knows you're soulmates. He knows you mirror each other. He knows that your energies are vibing, like you're vibing off each other. You can feel each other. You talk telepathically. It's like you could think about your person and the phone will ring. You know, it's that type of connection. You know what it is. So he's suffering too, guys. So if you think you're suffering, he's suffering too. He just got a troll on his back. You know, but while he's taking care of that, take care of the things you need to take care of. You know, make it more welcoming when he do come, because you know what he's going through. Especially if he's a good one. If he's a good one, that's why she doesn't want to let go. Yeah, he said, you make me feel amazing. You make this man feel like a man. Yes. And he is saying it. He is saying it. Speak, little owl. Yep. He said, you make me feel good. And I said, yep. You can come with it. You can come with it. Okay. He goes, is love supposed to be this hard after all this time? And then he goes, I'm serious. So you guys probably been around each other for quite a while. I don't know if you're new to soul flames or twin flames, but if you have met your person, you know that connection. It's a connection that you just can't shake. And sometimes you'll end up together and sometimes you won't. But they will always be in your heart no matter what you do, guys. And you can just feel that connection. So that's probably why he's saying, is it supposed to be this hard all this time? Because you probably come close and you separate. You come close, you separate. You know, it's a process. It's like, I know it's in divine timing, and I think sometimes God wants you to have certain things in your life in order before the two of you can come together. Meaning he doesn't want any backlash from previous relationships. He just wants you to, when you do come together, twin flames, should just mesh and be well. You know, because when you come together, it brings harmony to the people around you. So that's one of the things of twin flames. It's like twin flames bring love to other people. But a lot of people will fight that connection because they either don't want to let go of either one of you. So then he says, my emotions are all over the place. So he's fighting it. He is going through, guys. He's going through. Your person going through. Little baby. Oh, divine masculine. What else you want to tell him? He's humble today, though, guys. He's talking. Probably because he's talking to the DF. He said the situation is tense, though. The situation is tense. He's getting tired. Just like the feminine. Feminine getting tired. The only one that's not tired is the karmic. Oh gosh, she's low vibrational. She likes this shit. Ain't got shit else to do. Karmic people, they just hold on. They just hold on to someone that don't want them. I don't know what it is. What else he said? What 3 cards? I guess he says when he comes to you, after we get through this tense situation, he sees victory with you, victory with your connection. He says he's fearful right now. He's having bad dreams. Maybe his karmic is doing some spells or something. You know, maybe she's calling him to be fearful. Maybe he's unsure. Guys, pray for your masculine. He's probably surrounded by some mess. He wants a family with you. He wants a better outcome. Sometimes you got to go through the dark night of the soul before you make it out to the other side. For happiness and bliss. You know, God will make you go through some things. Especially if you know, put some bad karma out to people. Sometimes you got to live your karma. You got to live through it. But you'll make it through it. If you start doing right, you start being honest by people, you know. He says he's fatigued. He's tired. He's tired of the situation. He just wants to, he wants brighter days with you. He's ready to move on. When he's not talking to you or working, he's probably just laying there sleeping. He's tired. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, good night, Master. What else do you want to say? I ain't want to talk no more, guys. When the cards stop flipping, I mean, they're done. Let's see. One Master, am I saying anything else? Okay. Alright, guys, here we go again. He said holiday time. He said that over here too. Because he said winter. So he's planning on being with you. If you're not together already, he wants to be with you during the holidays. He can't be with you right now because he's budgeting, he's saving, and he's planning for the future. And that's masculine. He's grateful. He's grateful that you're in his life. He needs someone with you. You bring him peace. I'm going to take them because they just slid. Okay. He said he's journeying within again. This is like the second card. The other one was spiritual journey. He said he needs to go within for a little bit. He's probably been taking some car rides by himself, just thinking. Yep. Melancholy, still thinking. But he says you bring him joy. You bring him joy. He's looking for brighter days. What else, masculine? I'm trying to keep this down to 30 minutes, guys. He's having memories of you guys. Old school memories, too. Because that's a cassette tape. So you guys been knowing each other for a long time. You've probably been in this connection for a while. Maybe he's just now waking up to it. He goes, I like living alone. And he goes, maybe you two talked about moving in together, or maybe you asked him. But he goes, right now he likes living alone. But that's no knock against the connection. People like that. Women like living alone too. Sometimes it works that way. He goes, it's done and it's over. Possibly with the person that he was with. Because he's talking about love and doing the future with you. So he's letting you know that it's done and it's over. With the person he's with. Maybe he moved out. Maybe they was living together. And now he likes living alone. And maybe he's going to need to live alone for a little bit. You know, give himself a break. Maybe it's time to heal from one relationship. And he goes, there are some lies. But he said this before. That's okay. He said there are some lies, you know. He's going to clear some things up. You know, but if you're in a third party, of course there's some lies. And what are the lies, guys? The lies are an other woman. It could be a wife. A baby mother. Karmic ex. So if you didn't know your masculine was married, he's probably telling you that he is. And that's probably the biggest lie of all. Yeah, so it's more than a baby mother, guys. It's probably a wife. And that's some shit, people. And he's brokenhearted about it. He feels bad. He feels bad that he hasn't told you that he's married. See how spirit works? See how these cards just come out? Y'all see me shuffle? Yeah, your divine masculine is married, and I don't think you knew about it, but you're finding out today. But he said, trust the process. I guess there was 3, but it won't be 3 anymore. So he's letting you know, even though I was married, trust the process, coming out of it. I guess you've been waiting on him this long, you might as well keep waiting. Right? Especially if you didn't know he was married. Oh, guys, he said, please forgive me. I'll be damned. Me and these cards, people, I can't take it. This energy is amazing. See how they just come out of each other? He goes, I lied. I feel bad. I'm brokenhearted about it. I'm married and you didn't know it. Please trust me. Trust the process. And then he goes, please forgive me. Lord. What else, masculine? What else? He goes, tell me your deepest secrets. So he goes, okay, so I just share with you, you know, what are some of the things that you've been keeping from me? He goes, he has a dark side. He goes, I know you have a dark side too. Because that follows up, tell me your deepest secrets. So he knows you have a dark side too. Okay, masculine. He goes, but still there is no one after you. He goes, so regardless of what your deepest secrets are, he said, regardless of your dark side, he said, there's still no one after you. Like, he still loves you. Like, regardless. He says you feel like home. When I'm with you, you feel like home. Y'all listen to music. Y'all probably like disco music. And he says you feel like home. And then he goes, new beginnings. Let's start over. I guess once he's done with that situation, once he's out of that unhappy home, unhappy marriage, the family and friends that's talking, that doesn't want this to happen, he still wants new beginnings with you. He still wants new beginnings with you. Alright guys, just a few more cards, because this one's good and I don't want to mess it up. Alright, masculine, what else? Yeah, let's keep it positive. Alright, masculine, what else? He said, you make me energetic and happy. Okay, masculine, okay. He says he's bored without you. He's bored. He's bored without you. He's missing you guys. What else, masculine? What else do I have? Okay, a few more cards. He's emotional. He's emotional. He just wants everything to be over. He just wants to be with you. He wants to be with his twin flame. But apparently he believes in it. He wants to be with his love. Yeah, he goes, this is going to be a journey. We're going to take this journey together. He may come to you in the night. He may drive to your house tonight. He may come at night. He wants to feel contented with you. He feels at the top of the world with you. He feels happy, the two of you. Look, your feet, his feet, just sitting there. That's what he's trying to get to. He wants you to be his peace. He doesn't want you to be anything he has. When he comes to you, he said he's going to be king. He's not going to bring you any mess, any drama, anything. He goes, when I come to you, all the shit behind us will be cleaned up. He says, I will be king. I will be king. Alright, masculine. What else? He's stepping into his power. Let's see if he got any bricks for us. I'm not only one last spin with each deck. If I get something, I take it. If I don't, I move on. He didn't spit any bricks, which is good, because that's the bad deck. Love psychology. Masculine, you got any final words? Final words. Okay. He said he's feeling fun and playful at this time. Okay. And my feelings, last words, if I'm masculine. He said, please. So the divine masculine, he's asking for patience with the situation. you know, because he's journeying to you and he's feeling playful. All right, let's see what else for the last few cards that we pulled. What else does he want to say? Aw. He's feeling a little depressed because there's just so much going on right now around him. Possibly things we don't see, but there's a lot going on. It seems like he's coming out of a relationship to enter into one. It seems like he wants to get away with you, you know, travel the world. I guess once everything is over and everything is lifted, he wants to maybe take a vacation with you. I'm going to get one more card from this deck, guys, and then I'll pull a few from the last deck. So if you have anything left to say. Aww. Wow, I never pulled this card. He desires you. That's beautiful. He desires you. He can't wait to be with you. He can't wait until this is all is done. And he wants it as simple as black and white. Look at that. That's all he wants. He just wants it simple days. No more stressing. You know, no more stressing you. No more stressing himself. Final words, Divine Masculine. Any final words? Okay. Ooh. He gave us 3, so I'm going to take them. The first one says, I fell in love with you because you loved me when I couldn't love myself. Oh, guys. He's going through. And then he goes, I couldn't explain the way I feel for you even if I tried. Just know that I love you on every level. And then he goes, without trust, what do we have? So he's asking for trust. He knows he has some shit that he has to deal with. Some things, maybe some people that he needs to deal with. But he's asking for your trust right now. Time and patience. He needs your patience. But once he gets to you, he just wants to be happy. He doesn't want anything else. So guys, that is the reading for today. This is from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. I hope this resonated with everyone. You know, different people, different energies can come through on different days. So I always say get in where you fit in. And don't be upset if on some days it doesn't resonate with you. It won't every day, and that's okay. But take it as you may. You know, apply where necessary. Whatever comes through, comes through. So guys, thank you again. Thank you for coming out. God bless you and good night. Please like, share, and subscribe. All my information is down below. Thanks again. Bye.